what was the event that occurred in July of 2017 into August of 2017 that you believe was kind of the cause of your problems with Constable Bella?
There was an incident in the hot tub at the hotel where we stayed, where she, for whatever reason, pretended to be Leo's wife.
Now, I want to talk about, the incident, you guys went down, who registered and whose idea was it to do this 3-day law enforcement seminar?
The more than likely was hers. It was a class for the evidence room, so the evidence room was a mess. She wanted it organized. None of us at the command staff level had the training for the evidence room, so it was a seminar that she got. More than likely in the mail, we get brochures in the mail about different seminars or training events throughout the U.S. actually. So it's probably something that came in the mail, and it would have been addressed to not her, but maybe the former constable or something. So she saw the evidence from training and asked me to set it up.
All right. And you guys didn't each get your own hotel room, correct?
Right.
And so what was the sleeping arrangements? What kind of, you got a suite?
We got a suite.
Okay.
Let me state, I did present her with pricing for individual rooms at the recommended hotel. So every time there's a training, they also include a recommendation for hotel because they probably have a block of rooms at a lower rate. Mm-hmm. She opted to stay at the San Luis Resort, and it was a 2-bedroom suite. Herself and Lieutenant Duquette slept in one bedroom. The Moreno, or Chief Moreno, slept in his own bedroom. And then I slept on the floor on the blow-up mattress provided by the hotel. And Anthony Castillo slept in the same living room on a couch.
Okay. Was the San Luis Resort one of the recommended places to stay?
No.
Was it more expensive?
I think it was probably about the same.
Okay. So.
Or very similar in price.
And did you guys, it was a 3-day law enforcement seminar, did everyone stay all 3 days and attend all the courses?
Yes.
Did you guys drive down in how many vehicles?
2.
Okay, and were you present in the hot tub or in the vicinity of the hot tub for all of the events, such that what you're about to tell me about that event is what you saw and observed with your own eyes and ears?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me what occurred in the hot tub.
In the hot tub, so it was myself. Well, we went from the swimming pool, Lieutenant Duquette, Vela, and myself went into the swimming pool. Moreno was in the hot tub. He'd gone from the swimming pool a few minutes before us into the hot tub, and there was maybe another family there. So we went into the hot tub. I think we were waiting on drinks or something. There was a swim-out bar in the hotel, or in the pool. After we got our drinks, we went over to the hot tub. Like I said, there was Moreno. There was a family there. I think the lady, or was Moreno, was sitting here. There was a lady and I believe her 2 kids. They got out of the hot tub as we were approaching, and I think there was a slide to the left, a little waterfall with a slide, so they went to participate in that. So Moreno's there, and he's having a conversation with the guest at the hotel. We started having a conversation. She was there celebrating her birthday. She owned 3 restaurants in the Houston area, so we were just conversing. Bella starts, and the lady spoke Spanish, so Bella starts saying, "Hey, this is my husband, and he's a dog, and he's always talking to women. He's a cheater," and she puts her arm around him, and Leo's looking at her like, "What the hell are you talking about? What's going on?" And she keeps saying, "Yeah, he's my husband. We're getting divorced. He's a typical man," and she's going on and on. At one point, Leo pushes her with his foot. He slides her away, like, "What are you doing? Get away from me." She becomes upset, and she stands up. There's a seat in the hot tub, so she kind of stands up and says, "Hey, don't be touching me." And he goes, "Well, you don't be touching me," you know. And she just continues with the same line, "This is my husband. We're getting a divorce." This and that. The lady is like, "I'm just here talking to him. I'm not trying to. We're not trying to do anything or anything. We're just having a conversation. I'm here." That's how I learned that she was there celebrating her birthday.
Now, was the whole conversation in Spanish between Vela, the woman, etc.?
No, Bella doesn't speak Spanish very well. It was English, a little bit of broken Spanish, Tex-Mex maybe in there. And that went on for what I believe to be at least 30 to 45 minutes. Lieutenant Duquette I believe she put her feet in the hot tub. She was sitting on the edge of the hot tub. Then she got out and sat at one of the recliners right near the hot tub. Anthony Castillo was not there the day this took place. He was up in the room because he had a migraine. I remember specifically, after dinner, we had dinner at Texas Roadhouse. We came back, changed, went into the pool. He had a migraine, so he said he wasn't going to join us, and he did not join us.
All right, so Duquette would have heard,
Yes.
seen you, Moreno, and Constable Vela.
All right.
Okay. Did you ever see that woman again after that evening?
No.
And who was the first person to leave the hot tub and go back up to the room?
I think we left as a group pretty much.
And was Constable? Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about were y'all drinking alcohol at dinner, first of all?
At dinner, I know I did not. I usually don't drink when I eat. I don't remember if any of the others had a drink or not.
And then,
I'm going to assume not. I do know on the way back to the hotel after dinner, there was a mention of only one bottle of wine in the hotel room. So I stopped at the Specs somewhere in the area of Webster, Texas, near, what's this place in Webster? It's a,
well, the important thing is, you got some more alcohol?
So I bought another bottle of wine, yes, before going back to the room.
Okay. And then who consumed alcohol that night?
I think all of us except for Castillo, because he didn't join us downstairs. And I don't know that he even drinks.
And did you feel like, based upon your observations, well, first of all, do you think you were inebriated in any way that evening at the hot tub?
No, I had one glass of wine. And maybe beer at the swim-up bar. Because I remember ordering something. And that was I'm not a heavy drinker. So that's probably about the extent of my...
So there was a swim-up bar. And let's talk about Constable Vela. What did you observe about her consumption of alcohol that evening?
I don't know that she drinks regularly, so I think she may have, you can tell, I'm not going to say she was drunk, but she was in good spirits, if you will.
Did her behavior seem different than her usual demeanor?
Oh, of course, because we were in, we know her at work in a uniform, and the environment was different, so she was different.
Okay. What about Moreno? And he was at that time chief. Was he chief?
Yes.
So was Chief Moreno? Did you observe him as being either in very good spirits or intoxicated that evening?
No.
Had he drunk alcohol?
Yes.
Was there anyone of your party that you believe was intoxicated that evening?
No.
So you would have felt comfortable with everyone that was present if they said, hey, I'm going to drive you guys, let's go here. You wouldn't have had any problem with Moreno, Vela, or Duquette driving you someplace that evening after the hot tub?
Well, you know, that probably would, no, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't. I don't think anyone would put themselves in that position because we were in county vehicles and stuff
Okay.
to begin with. But if I was at home and at the same level of drinks, I would have driven myself home. And I think the same with Moreno. I don't know about Bella and Duquette. I think she possibly could have driven herself home.
Okay.
That's what you're trying to find out.
Well, and I'm just trying to understand if alcohol played a part in what occurred.
Okay.
And you don't really know.
Right.
Is that accurate?
I would say so.
Okay. So as you guys left the hot tub and went back up to the room, was she continuing this behavior with Moreno, or did it stop in the hot tub?
It stopped in the hot tub. I think after we got out and went up.
And was that woman there until you guys exited the hot tub?
Yes, she was.
And on the way back to the room, did Vela express any displeasure with Moreno or anybody else, or say anything about the event?
No, not until the following day.
And the following day, what did Constable Vela say?
On the way home, we were leaving well, this is the day we left. I drove with Leo Moreno, and she drove with Duquette and Castillo. She called Leo on the phone, and his phone's connected to the vehicle Bluetooth, so I heard the conversation. She says, I just want to let you know that yesterday didn't mean anything, you know. And that's all she said. He says, okay, and then the call disconnected.
And when she made that call, was she with, she had the other two people in the car with her?
Yes, we were driving home.
Okay. So that was it?
That was it.